Well, it's the biggest sporting event in the world, and London's had 7 years to get ready to host the Olympic Games. Well, after all this time, you might think preparations would be in place, that security in a security-obsessed city would be airtight. Well, think again. Today, Britain's largest peacetime policing operation suffered a serious and costly setback. The CBC's Susan Ormiston is covering the story from London. Susan.
Mark, a last-minute sprint to fill a security gap doesn't look good on the British government, nor on the security company hired to protect the Olympics.
2 weeks to go and counting, and suddenly there isn't enough security ready. Problem is, G4S, the company supposed to recruit and train over 10,000 security staff, can't deliver as many on time.
Sorry, don't take it.
G4S has let the country down, and we have literally had to send in the troops.
The government is taking heat for a late-day scaling up of security plans.
We have now agreed that it would be prudent to deploy additional military support to provide greater reassurance.
Already, this Olympics has been critiqued by some as the armed games. Britain's largest Navy vessel, HMS Ocean, is deployed with access to attack helicopters. Surface-to-air missiles are stationed in public parks and on top of residential high-rises, a controversial move. Temporary barracks are underway for 13,500 troops. This will add another 3,500, just when the British military is stretched thin from a long Afghan mission.
The government are doing what they're paid to do, in other words, making difficult decisions. But I'm not excusing the fact that something has gone wrong. I'm not. And I'm not excusing the fact that the government plans to cut the very soldiers who are now plugging the gap for them.
G4S, the world's largest security company, is taking a drubbing. On the defense, it admits delays in progressing applicants through the final stages. Sources say recruiting is in chaos and vetting has taken far longer than expected. Security planning has been a weak link for organizers. 6 months ago, they were forced to double the numbers and the cost, up to $885 million.
Mark, it's hard to see how this won't add more cost to that security budget, even though the Home Secretary said it will still come in line.
Now, Susan, does the extra deployment say anything about the threat itself?
Not as far as we're told. She said that the security threat is the same as it has been for previous months. A secure Olympics is what everyone wants, and that's why the organizers couldn't afford not to fill this gap. Mark.
Okay, Susan, thanks so much.